Hey guys, Mike Filsaime here. I got a video I want to share with you, some really good stuff. But first, I want to go grab some lunch. Why don't you come with me? There's a couple of things I want to let you know, and I want you to pay attention to something that happens when we get some lunch. So follow me right this way. Okay, just another day here at the office. Let me lower this XM radio. Satellite comedy that will probably come on.
Man, have you had a great life? No regrets.
Yeah, I like some funny stuff too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over to McDonald's. Not because I like their food very much. Actually, I've been trying not to eat too much McDonald's lately. But it really relates to the video. In fact, the video I'm about to show you mentions a lot of techniques that even companies like McDonald's and Coca-Cola use. But right after that, you're going to see a video that was done recently at an event in Orlando, Florida. And I spoke about my new course that's coming out called Traffic Fusion. Now, I originally said that that was coming out on August 28th, but we've moved that date to, I think, Tuesday, September 16th. So just bear with us, and we're going to head over to McDonald's, and I'm going to get some nice greasy food, mostly for the purpose of this presentation here. Almost got hit by a car right there. Did you see that? All right, great. We'll see you in a few minutes. If you take a look, you can probably see those big golden arches right there. Since we're by the airport, they wanted a very retro look here for this McDonald's. What will it be? Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, double cheeseburger. Will they supersize me? But all that stuff is really not what we're looking for today. We're not really looking for the upsells and things like that. There's some other things that I want to see. Let's see if it happens. Who knows? All right, here we are. We're going to go inside. So I'm going to keep my cameraman back a little bit so they don't think that we're trying to get them exposed on YouTube or something like that, like the Big Mac freakout or something like that. But let's see what happens. Like a Coke with that. Come on, I'll explain all this for you. See, one of the things I'm going to talk about in this video that you're about to see is the difference between McDonald's and Coca-Cola. So you notice I just went in to buy a quarter pounder with cheese, but I had to go into a McDonald's to buy it. When I got my Coke, I didn't go to a store that said Coca-Cola. In fact, you'll never find a store that just says Coca-Cola and only sells Coca-Cola. So come on, I'll explain that a little bit more. Nice greasy French fry. That's a winner. Hold on to that, cameraman. That's my trusty anonymous cameraman. Anonymous Tom Beal. Say hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
All right. So here's the important thing. What you're about to learn in this next video is something called integration marketing. It was something that was taught to me a few years back by the legendary Mark Joyner. And as I mentioned in the video, Mark was doing this before I was even online, before most of us watching this video even had an email account. And Mark coined this phrase called integration marketing. He spoke about it in one of his earlier books, and I mentioned it in my manuscript. And Mark and I started doing it together on some of my sites. I didn't really understand exactly what was going on when Mark had asked me to put some of his ads for some of his products on my thank you pages. And you know, I spoke to him more about it, and he basically let me in on the secret. And what's really interesting is Mark is actually teaching this right now at a site that I'm going to share with you after this video. And let me just get through this traffic here. But what's interesting is I started making a lot of money for Mark Joyner's products as an affiliate. So I started applying that strategy to some of my business. And what I mean by that is I started putting my ads for my products on other people's thank you pages and in their marketing and things like that. So what I tried to do is I tried to identify other marketers out there, and maybe people that I thought were my competitors, or maybe JV partners even, and I made them into a McDonald's. And they were doing all the work to find all of the customers for me. And after they made the sale of that quarter pounder with cheese, I simply had them say to their customers, would you like a Coke with that? See, my products are like Coca-Cola. You may not know it, or who knows, maybe you've even got on my list that way, but really didn't pay attention too much to the marketing. What I'm doing is sort of stealth marketing. This integration marketing allows me to have customers that are buying products from all other internet marketers, and right after they buy the product and they pay for it and they go through the checkout process and they download their product or whatever it is, and they see that thank you page, they get a bonus for one of my products. Now, you know, that doesn't sound like much, but I've got a really, really cool video that's going to explain this process a little bit more, and I really think that you're going to like it. So here we are, pulling in back at the office. Almost crashed into a car. And take a look at this next video. I think you're going to like it. When it's all done, I've got a surprise for you, so stick around for the end. And also, at the end of this video is part 2. You see, I've done a lot of things right, and I've made thousands and thousands of dollars with integration marketing. And I want to share some things and why I call it traffic fusion. All right, because I ran into a little bit of roadblocks when I tried to scale this, and I asked myself a question: how can I take this integration marketing and really automate the process so I can get a little more intelligence and move quicker and work better with my JV partners? So I made a lot of mistakes early on with my offers and how I did integration marketing, and then I really found out the secret. So if you want to know the mistakes that I made, that's going to be in video number 2. First, I'm going to explain to you how all this works and how I've been doing it. So right over here on this page, you're going to see an opt-in form. Enter your name and your email address, and I'll show you the mistakes I made and how I fixed them. And that'll be on part 2 of the next video. And guess what? You don't have to wait for it. I'm going to give you that video right now today, so you'll be able to see both. So watch this video, enjoy it, and then after that, we'll look at video number 2 if you enter your name and email address right here on your right. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.